Welcome back to the 22 Lions podcast, episode 142, recorded on the 7th of May 2026. I'm Dan DeMark, founder of 22 Lions, and with me as always is Aria Pride, our AI publishing analyst. In the next 10 minutes, you'll get a compact tactical roadmap you can use this week to launch a short read series with an audiobook teaser and no ad spend. So grab your coffee, open your manuscript, and let's roar into today's episode.
Here's what's trending in the Pride today. A $0 budget launch that made $40K by pairing short, serialized reads with a single audio teaser chapter that drove newsletter signups and Audible conversions. Want the simple mechanics? Let's roar into it.
Today's roar, the model in one sentence. Release a 10 to 20K word short as serialized installments or newsletter drip, and publish a one-chapter audiobook teaser as a podcast episode and ACX sample to drive conversions. The reason it works? Low friction for readers and high perceived value from audio. We'll unpack the how and the tools.
Let's break down why serials reduce friction. Serial installments turn discovery into habitual reading. A short commitment today becomes momentum tomorrow. Readers sign up for a newsletter to get the next chapter. That newsletter becomes your conversion engine. Also, short reads are easier to proof and polish fast, which matters when you want to iterate across multiple launches.
And the audio teaser multiplies perceived value. One narrated chapter released as a standalone podcast episode does three things. It showcases voice and production quality, it captures listeners who prefer audio, and it creates an ACX/Audible sample that raises by intent. Pair that with a clear call to action in the episode notes and in your newsletter, and you have a funnel that requires no ad dollars, just smart distribution.
Tools you can use on a budget. For text serialization, AI-assisted drafting plus one human edit pass keeps costs low. Use a simple style sheet so AI stays consistent. For audio, DIY with a decent USB mic and free editing software, or hire a low-cost narrator for a single chapter. Distribute the teaser as a podcast episode and upload the same file as your ACX sample. Data doesn't lie, but algorithms do, so track the metrics we mention next.
Quick production shortcuts that preserve quality. 1. Use targeted AI prompts with a short style sheet to generate the draft. 2. Hire one editor for a pass, not a rewrite. And 3. Export a 5 to 8 minute audiobook teaser with light mastering. Keep the teaser to one chapter that ends on an intriguing beat, not a cliff that feels like bait. Be transparent in your call to action about what the full book includes.
A practical note on ethics and AI. Use AI as an assistant, not the author. Add original scenes, unique examples, or a personal note in the newsletter to keep your voice distinct. Run plagiarism checks on key passages before publishing. If you respect the reader's time and promise, reviews follow, and good reviews are the lifeblood of repeatable, no-ad funnels.
Now here's the line's truth. A 3-step action plan you can execute in 2 to 4 weeks. Step 1. Build the short. Aim for 10 to 20K words. Outline 5 to 8 bite-sized chapters that each resolve a small beat and end with a question or hook. Draft with AI prompts focused on voice, then do one human edit pass. Publish each chapter as a newsletter drip or as short Kindle installments. Step 2. Produce a one-chapter audiobook teaser. Options. DIY record at home with a pop filter and USB mic, or hire a narrator for a single chapter. Keep it tight, 5 to 12 minutes. Master lightly, export as MP3 at decent bitrate, and publish it as a podcast episode and as your ACX sample. In episode notes, link to your KDP/Audible listing and newsletter sign up. Step 3. Funnel and convert. Use a timed review request sequence. After 3 to 7 days post-release, send a personal sounding email to new readers asking for an honest review, and to teaser listeners ask for a follow or review on the podcast platform and a purchase if they enjoyed it. Track these metrics. Open to convert rate from newsletter, teaser listen to buy rate, and review acquisition per 1,000 impressions. Optimize one variable per launch.
Mid-roll toolkit reminder. If you want a checklist, templates, and an AI prompt pack to run this model, head to 22lions.com/toolkit. It's free and includes a serialization checklist and an audio teaser production checklist. That pack shortens your setup time from weeks to days. Here's what's trending in publisher tech that helps this tactic. Pride News Brief. First, podcast and audiobook discoverability continues to improve on aggregator platforms. More listeners are finding serialized fiction via short podcast episodes that link directly to author pages. Second, KDP updated dashboard metrics to show traffic sources in more detail. That means you can now better attribute newsletter sends or podcast referrals to sales. Double-check your KDP dashboard and make sure tracking links are consistent across platforms.
Tomorrow's tease, we'll deep dive into DIY audiobook production, gear, scripts for narrator outreach, and templates to convert teaser listeners into buyers. If you're launching this week, listen tomorrow for templates you can copy and paste.
Before we close, a quick checklist to avoid the common pitfalls. Proofread and run a plagiarism check. Listen to your audio sample in full before publishing. And be honest about the teaser's relationship to the full book so you don't overpromise. Those 3 checks protect your reviews and long-term author brand.
And that's your daily roar from the 22 Lions Pride. If today's episode helped you, do 3 things. Subscribe so you never miss an episode, leave a 5-star review to help other authors find us, and grab the free Author Empire Toolkit at 22lions.com/toolkit. Write it, publish it, profit from it, roar with purpose.
Stay hungry. Stay published. Roar on, authors.